Hello my darlings, and welcome to another Bedroom Guru with me, Nikki Allen. If this moves a bit, it's because Mia is right next to the iPad, and every time I try and gently move her head off of the pillow that this is resting on, she puts it back on again. So you're going to get beautiful vibrations ruminating through this video of her snoring. I'm sure you'll miss it if it wasn't there. As always, I've been sitting in bed. Shocker! And the first thing I do is have a look at all my lovely comments and go through anything that I need to reply to. And I have to say, I love seeing the comments and getting my emails, because it just shows that, you know, I'm not talking into a box and nobody's appreciating it or, you know, not watching it. So it really fills me with such humbleness and gratitude for what I'm doing, because so many people's lives are changing, and that to me is incredible. So I'm achieving what I want to achieve. I'd love to do it on a bigger scale, but it's growing every day, isn't it? Can you see it? It's growing every day, which is lovely, my little corner of the universe. So I want to answer a question from Melinda Marie, my gorgeous sassy little darling. How are you? This is a shout out for you, gorgeous. And Joe Ellis. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get someone to film me doing the cleansing. So as soon as I get someone in the house, I'll get them to film me and I'll show you how to do it, because holding it and doing it at the same time is not going to happen, Joe. So as soon as I get someone in to film me, I will do the cleansing, how to cleanse a house. Now the thing is that everything that I talk to you about, I've naturally done for years and years and years and years, and so I don't think of the semantics or the basics of what to do. So Melinda's highlighted that brilliantly by saying, you know, what do you do with the crystals, where do they go, how do you use them, which is a very valid point. Now, so that's what I'm going to answer now. To be honest with you, there are certain crystals aligned to certain areas of your head and where you should put them. It's really in depth. You know, I like to do layman's terms. I like to give you simple access to spirituality, holistic and homeopathic remedies. I like to give you the simple version. You know, what's the point of doing this has to go there and this has to be that angle and this has to be north, south, east, west, and out pants. I'll get her snoring, sorry. You're also going to say, sorry, I can't hear you because me are snoring. It's a little head's just raised. Oh dear. Anyhow, this is my very simple guide too. She's just moved the camera. My very simple guide. Welcome to this professional corner of YouTube where everything is done absolutely to the nth degree of professionalism. I'm just going to tell you how to use them basically. Now you'll know that most when I do the crystal of the week, I always tell you what chakra point that aligns to. So if you just want a general hit of that particular property of that crystal, then you lay back, make sure it's a quiet room, take your phone off. It's almost like going into meditation, okay? So you lay down or sit down, whatever you want to do, whatever relaxes you, in a room that relaxes you, knowing you're not going to get disturbed, and you just envision your body in your mind, or a shape of your body laying down in your mind, okay? Then you place the crystal on that chakra point. I may say to you also that it aligns really well with a certain archangel. So for instance, when I did Green Aventurine, I said to you, Archangel Raphael in the bag. He works on the green ray. He's a healer. The predominant energy of the Aventurine is healing. So whack it on and think Archangel Raphael. So this is what I do, right? It's really simple. I visualise myself laying down with the crystal in my hand, and say I've got the Green Aventurine, right? So I lay down and I place it on my heart chakra, like so. And then as I take it off, I imagine in my head, which isn't imagination, because you're actually sending an intention up, an invocation up to an archangel who will see and connect with this intention. And the vibration of that angel will come in. Trust me, I know it sounds far-fetched, but it's bloody true, okay? So, you know, we have Wi-Fi, we have VR, we have all sorts of stuff, and we accept that work. So why can't we accept that an angel frequency will come in if we like tune into it? Do you know what I mean? Butterfly's just gone past the window. How spiritual is that? So I then envisage a big ball of energy. I envisage this angel. In my eyes, I envisage Raphael as this beautiful, huge man with beautiful blue eyes, blonde hair, illuminating green, all right, from above me. And then he's powering that green ray through my crystal and then absolutely exploding it over every inch of my body. And then all I do is I then say in my mind, or even out loud, I say, please, all the properties that the aventurine brings, bring to my body now. Okay? And I also listen to me snoring. You can hear it, can't you? Right, so please bring all the properties of the green aventurine into me now. Or however you want to word it. And then I'll also say, Archangel Raphael, I please ask that you bring your healing energy through this stone and allow me to feel blah, blah, blah. So if you want a specific thing like psoriasis, for instance, right, because that was something that was brought up by Melinda, I think, as well. So I'd say, then what I would do is I'd visualise the spots that were the worst part of the psoriasis. So I had it up my legs, right, then I'd visualise where the psoriasis is on my legs, and I'd visualise it, you know, exploding even more with green colour, but like it's lighting up, like this crystal is magic and it's lighting up around that area. Okay, and I just sit there, and either you'll intuitively feel that's it, I've done what I needed to do, or the light will go out, or something even more magnificent might happen. You know, you've got to try it, because it's all individual experiences when you open your energy up to the angel realms, healing, and to the frequencies of crystals. So you could have some amazing experiences. Okay, I would as well, if I particularly got a problem, I would also bring that green aventurine, and then perhaps after I felt that I've done everything I can around the heart chakra area, I would then put it and place it near the area of the almond and visualise the same thing again. You know, visualise the green energy going around all of the psoriasis, okay? Or whatever area. So for instance, say if you want something for depression, say that you're grieving or something like that, okay? And so, you know, you've got the amethyst. I know it's third eye, so obviously amethyst can go on third eye, but then I'd have it near my head area, okay? So that it's literally going, and imagine it then going through my mind, bringing me happy, pleasant thoughts, for instance. You've got a bad elbow, you know, and you're using a crystal for pain, then put it next to your elbow. Do you know what I mean? So first of all, go with the chakra opening that it aligns with. And if I haven't covered that crystal, either ask me to or Google it, okay? And you will find it eventually, what chakra it works with. Or just literally place it near where you want it to go. So that's when you're laying down, concentrating on the energy of the crystal, perhaps aligning it with an archangel, all right? So that's how you do it when you're doing the type way. If I say, for instance, I'm going into a situation, I think, shit, I don't want to do that. I can't stand that person, but I've got to do it, I suppose, right? So I'll have perhaps a labradorite, right? I'll have it in a pendant. All right, so this is like the waking use. This is when you're up and about and doing stuff, all right, and you think, I need this crystal. And so I have it in a pendant, and I'll put it right on there so it's facing the person. Remember, it's the mirror stone, and, you know, it's a kick-ass stone. Or sometimes I might double it up. I might have a pendant here, and then I might have one in my bra. Bras are brilliant crystal holders, girls. Absolutely perfect. And then the boys, I suppose, I don't know about your pants, could get a bit lost, if you know what I mean. I would just say in your pocket. At the end of the day, they don't have to connect with skin, you know. As long as they're in your auric field, they're going to work, okay? And so walk around with them in your pocket. And now and then, perhaps if you're in a situation where you want it to use, just imagine it lighting up in your pocket, lighting up in your bra, for whatever situation. Sometimes you might not even know what crystal you need. So I have, I'll show you in another video, I have a bowl holding crystals. I obviously have them all around me. At the moment, I'm looking at selenite. I'm looking at, what's that one over there? Orange calcite. What else have I got here? Amethyst, rose quartz, agate. Oh, this is sexy. Look at this one. It's a bit of a mess in here because I've literally dumped everything from my bedroom in here while I'm... Look at this sexy little baby. This is so sexy. Look at that. Oh, that's a real sexy agate. Look at that. I'll do agate next, most probably. I've got it everywhere. Slices of it everywhere. Could eat it just like a nice juicy burger. That's a good idea. So, have it in your bra or in your pocket, okay? And imagine it working, or in jewellery. As I say, if you've got a crystal ball, I've got a crystal ball over there actually. If you've got a crystal box, then just look and think, and your intuition will pick what you need for the day, okay, or the week. It'll pick what you need. Keep it in your bra, or some people even have a necklace with like a little totem bag that they hold them in, or a totem bag in the handbag. The thing is with that is, if your handbag's away from you, I'd rather have it on your body somewhere, in clothing, in a pocket or something like that, okay? So your intuition may pick what you need. Now, this is the thing. I've also said in a previous video, I remember doing a show in Dartford at my favourite place, Light Upon the Hill. Love you guys there. And I came out and I went to meet my friend who came to the show for a drink, something to eat afterwards. And when we sat, it was a harvester, I think. And when we sat there, and suddenly my bracelet, which was an amethyst, all around went, and it hit everywhere. It hit everywhere, and I thought, Jesus, what the hell? It didn't ping on anything. I didn't catch anything. It just literally went poof. And my friend, who was spiritual, said, "Oh, you don't need that anymore." Then I went, "Really?" She goes, "No, you know, if it breaks, if it smashes, or it just explodes off of you, it means you're done. You don't need it for the time being." And I was absolutely smashing it at that time, and I was having amethyst to amplify my spiritual ability during demonstrations. I really didn't need it. I was kicking it. I was all before my accident and everything. And so I thought, right, don't need amethyst for a while. Bit dramatic. And it happened again when I was in Dunelm, right? I was in the shop going around, and I had a chakra system one on, and it went ka-tush. And the thing is, I was in the crockery department, right? So all you heard was ding, 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 and it was hitting all these plates and cups and bowls. I was like, oh my God. And this woman came up and goes, "Well, you're all right." And I said, "No," I said, "it's just my bracelet." And I'm not going to tell it exploded, because I don't need it in my work field anymore. Because you would have gone, "Okay, hello, it's a nutbag people about. Yes, we've got this woman with exploding bracelets." So I just thought, oh yes, I just caught my bracelet. I didn't really. It just went bling. So I knew I didn't need those crystals. To align myself, it was basically telling me, you're aligned. Which is interesting, because I think it was Joe who said to me, "I've broken my labradorite. What do I do?" And I looked at it and thought, actually, it's not too bad. That was perhaps, Alexa, stop alarm. How freaky is that? Because I didn't set an alarm. That's really weird. That is weird. Perhaps it's telling me, come on, that's enough, because someone's coming in a minute. Don't know that way. Anyway, anywho, keep saying anywho. So, you know, if it's a dramatic boof, your intuition will go, I don't need that crystal anymore. If you lose it, I remember buying the most beautiful peridot, or peridot, whatever you call it, ring. It was stunning, green stone, right? I remember buying that, thinking I need this for whatever the occasion was at the time. And I wore it one day, and it kept itching. The ring kept itching, and I thought, oh, it's just sometimes I get a bit of itchiness, you know, when I've got my jewellery on. And so I thought, oh, it's a bit itchy. So I took it off, right, left it on the bedside cabinet, as you do, never saw it again. So I know that peridot was just not supposed to be in my energy at all. Okay, so if you lose it, don't think, oh, I'll have to buy another one. Your intuition will go, you don't need that at the moment. Funnily enough, with Jo, she sent me a picture of 2 labradorites that split because she dropped them. But I thought, no, they both need to still be used. I felt they still needed to be used. Whereas others, and that's Teddy washing Mia. Oh, you're washing her ears, Ted. Ruining my video. It's a good little boy. Now you can hear licking. You know, I've got everything on this video. Snoring, licking, you name it, I've got it. So intuitively, you'll think, I don't need that anymore. You might even feel it, even if it doesn't explode or break, okay? Get to know your crystals. Get to know how they feel. Because once you really get into it, you'll feel the vibration of them. You will feel what you need. And I do it sometimes. I've got 2 jewellery boxes full of it. And then I've got a bowl. And then I go around sometimes. Oh my God, didn't I tell you someone was coming? I can't believe this. I can't believe it. That alarm, I'm telling you. And it happened here live on Nikki Allen. Holy pants. Hang on a minute. Let me go. God, it's really weird. Can you believe that happened? That's how my life works here, you know. Hiya. Hello. No, get in today. What the hell? Oh my god, that's just even more freakier. Okay, this is even weirder. There's no one at the door. It's alright, Ted, Mia. Shh, 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 shh. There's no one at the door. What is going on? I've got a spirit. I must have spirit energy around the house because they've set the alarm off and the front doorbell's just gone. There's nobody there. I've looked up and down the road. What's the date today? See, this is what you should do. This is just a complete... And now someone's just turned up and put something through the door. Hello? Hello? Nothing through the door, there's nobody at the door, and there's no one down the road. What the hell is going on? Did you hear that letterbox go, guys? There's nothing there. Right, so if you get this, I can't believe this is happening live on here. Oh my god. Right, so if you get this, think of the date. 1st of May. There's no anniversaries or anything that I think relevant to why I would get phenomena. That's super freaky. Did you hear the letterbox go? There's nothing there. Thank you. Do you know what? I don't know why. So something's been, I don't know, is it alerting me to something? See, I don't know everything either. It's really weird. Oh well, thank you for whatever you're alerting me for. I honestly thought that alarm was alerting me to someone was coming at the door, but there's nobody at the door, there's nothing gone through the letterbox. Oh well. Freaky. Thank you, whoever you are. I can't even feel who it is. How weird is that? I normally can feel who's done it, but my dad's normally doorbell and electrical stuff, so perhaps he's just popped in. I'll have to see. I'll update you and let you know on the comments below what it's turned out to be. So anyway, yeah, so go with your intuition on your crystals, okay? Sometimes you might even have one near you and you think, oh, do you know what? That's annoying me being there. Again, it's your intuition or your auric field saying, no, you don't need that at the moment. Put that somewhere else and put something else near you, okay? So you can go through selection of what you need. I need this for that purpose, to cure this ailment, or well, not cure it, but you know what I mean, is ease it, or let your intuition flow, okay? And you know, go with it as well. As I said, there's so many. I remember when I used to do the crystal healing stuff and that, and that's all, this has to go here, this one has to go there, and I'm like, oh, it's just too much. Surely, you know, a person that's just, you know, wanting to use them on a daily basis doesn't have to do all this, like, you know, certain stuff. So no, don't go with it, darlings. You know, if you want to have it up here, do it up by your head. Do whatever you need to help you alleviate the symptoms of whatever you're going through. To be honest with you, you know, they work for me. I don't know if it's a placebo. I don't care really, because I know they work for me, and I always feel energized if I've got an energy stone on. I always feel clear and happier when I've got you know, like amethyst or anything to brighten my energy up. and I feel better. I think I've done so. I feel like I've done a bit of self-care, you know. I feel like I've gone, right, I'm, you know, taking this on board. I'm going to have this and I'm going to put it on me because I deserve this, you know. So it's all a bit of act of self-love, and it also is a chance for you to connect in with your inner child, connect in with what's going on in your physical, mental, spiritual body, and think, right, you know, what's going on, what do I need? And it's always good to check in with yourself and make sure you're doing the very best for your well-being, your mindfulness, and how happy you are. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I got an itchy nose. Someone is definitely around here somewhere. I hope it's not always worry it's a warning. Do you know what I mean when they come in? Or perhaps they're just doing it to show you they're about. How freaky was that? I love it. Oh God, it was so good. I'm going hello down the street. Got no knickers on. Nobody there at all. Feeling it's my dad, but I'll give you an update and find out if there's any reason. He could have been just popping in and showing how clever he is for you, you know, or there might be a message. I'll have a little think about it later on. So darlings, that was going to be a really quick 4-minute job, but it's turned into a da da da. Spooky dorky things have happened. Yes indeed. So anyway, she's barking at the middle of nowhere now. It's like the house is alive today. Who knew? Weird. So anyway, darlings, take care. If you've got any more questions about your crystals, let me know. But I think I've kind of covered it now. Obviously, this isn't going to suit you on a pendant. It's just not going to happen, darlings. But treat yourself. Have a look at the crystals that are going to align to you. Get yourself a nice pair of earrings, a ring, or a necklace, or a bracelet, whatever you want, because they do work. And don't forget, your bra is your best friend for crystal healing. Take care, everybody. And for those people who've got bank holiday weekend this weekend, have a fab weekend. I hope the sun stays with you. And I'll speak to you again very, very soon. Take care, my darlings. Love you all.